Before this video begins, I want you to stop for a moment, breathe, and ask yourself one honest question. When did my life stop feeling like mine? Not when did it become busy, not when did responsibilities increase, but when did you stop mattering? Because somewhere along the way, many of us learned a painful habit. We learned how to disappear while still showing up for everyone else. Today's story is not loud, it's not aggressive, it's quiet, like the pain most people carry. This is a story about saying no and finally coming back to life. Introducing Daniel. Daniel was known as a good person, the reliable one, the understanding one, the one who never complained. If Daniel was tired, he hid it. If Daniel was hurt, he smiled. People loved him for that. But love that only exists when you are useful is not love. Daniel woke up every morning already exhausted, not because of work, but because he had been carrying everyone else's expectations for years, and nobody noticed. Childhood conditioning. Daniel learned very early that saying no had consequences. As a child, when he said no, people were disappointed. So he learned to be easy, easy to manage, easy to please, easy to control. He became the child who never caused problems, and that child grew up, but the habit stayed. Adult life. At work, Daniel was overworked, but praised. Thank you for understanding. You're so dependable. We can always count on you. Those words felt good at first, until he realized something painful. They were praising his self-neglect. At home, he was emotionally available, but emotionally unseen. He was present everywhere, except in his own life. The invisible pain. The hardest pain is not loud. It's waking up and feeling nothing. It's smiling while feeling hollow. It's being needed but never known. Daniel wasn't suicidal. He wasn't dramatic. He was just slowly disappearing. And nobody talks about that kind of pain. The night. Everything changed one night. Daniel sat alone. No phone, no noise. And suddenly, he felt it. Grief. Not for a person, but for the life he never lived. He whispered, "Where did I go?" And for the first time, he didn't run from the answer. The mentor appears. Daniel met Mr. Harris days later. Mr. Harris didn't motivate him. He didn't lecture him. He simply said, "You've been saying yes because you're afraid of being abandoned." That sentence shattered Daniel. Then Mr. Harris said, "People who love you will survive your boundaries." The first. No, Daniel practiced saying no alone in his room, out loud. "No, I can't. Not this time," his voice trembled, because saying no felt like breaking a lifelong rule. Then came the moment. Someone asked for more than he could give. Daniel paused and said no. Silence. And then, nothing terrible happened. No explosion, no abandonment, just reality. The painful truth. But not everyone stayed. Some people became distant, some became cold, some became angry. And Daniel realized something heartbreaking. Some people don't miss you. They miss what you did for them. Letting them go hurt, but losing himself hurt more. Rebuilding identity. With every no, Daniel felt stronger, not louder, not aggressive, just grounded. He rested without guilt. He dreamed without shame. Life didn't become perfect, but it became honest. Message to the viewer. If you're listening to this and your chest feels heavy, this is for you. You are allowed to choose yourself. You are allowed to say no without explaining your trauma. You are not here to be consumed. You are here to live. Long pauses. Let this sink in. Saying no is not an act of rejection. It is an act of survival. The people meant for you will adjust, the rest will leave. And that's not failure, that's clarity. So tonight, ask yourself one question. What is one thing I need to say no to finally breathe again? Because sometimes, the most loving thing you can do is stop abandoning yourself. Second pause. You don't owe the world your suffering. You owe yourself your life.